Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about Angie's Actives. I went ahead and got the bundle, which was $88 for the larger size of the Activate and the full size of the all-in, I believe it's the vitamin C serum. Really simply packaged. Took several days to get here though. This is just a quick little thank you card that they put in the packaging. The packaging so far looks nice. I'm gonna actually start all of this process tonight and tomorrow. First impressions of the Angie's Actives. I bought the little combo set. It was $88 for the larger 1.7 ounce of the Activate and the 1 ounce of the all-in vitamin C, ferulic acid, all the good stuff in it. Now, I got out of the shower and about 15 minutes ago, I applied 1 full pump of this as per the directions, and I put it all over my face, avoiding the eye area. My face is still tacky. And when I say tacky, I mean like the e.l.f. Grippy Primer tacky. That's how my entire face still feels. It felt like that right away. And I also want to mention the smell. I was really kind of shocked with this. I'm used to vitamin C serums smelling. This one, however, is different than anything else I have ever smelled. It's definitely got the ascorbic acid situation. It's not like hot dog water at all, but it's super pungent in that the only way I can explain it is it's kind of got that level of pungent, like, you know, when you smell clove and it's very strong, it has something along those lines, which is very unique to me. And to be honest, it's been, like I said, 15 minutes or so, and I can still smell it. So I'm not sure that I love that right off the bat. I mean, I'm going to have to love this formula and see some real positive changes in my skin to be able to handle that smell and this stickiness. Now, I'm glad I did that before I got on camera because, again, it takes so long and I wouldn't have known that it's still sticky without waiting. So I think I'm going to go ahead and apply the Activate over the top of it because I believe this is supposed to be, let's see, directions: apply evenly to face after cleansing. And it says can be used twice a day, AM and PM, sunscreen recommended. So obviously I did use this already, so why couldn't I use this, right? And I did shake the other one. You can hear it, it's a little liquidy. This one you can't hear much. I just wanted to see. All right, let's see. This is gonna take a second probably because I haven't used it at all yet to get the pump primed. Okay, oh, it got it out pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do almost like 2 pumps. Can you see that? It's yellow. I was not expecting it to be that color. This does not have a scent. Okay, so that's a good thing. Very nice, lightweight lotion feel. Okay. This just feels like a really lightweight but luxurious lotion. I think I can put this on my eyes. I would hope so because it's got all these great peptides and things in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on that. I don't feel like this is enough though to go on my neck, so I will probably have to get another pump out just to put it on my neck as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Because, I mean, if I want all these good ingredients, I want them on my neck, right? And all that area too, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Now I want to let it dry down just for a second and see if that stickiness from the vitamin C and the lactic acid goes away. And I'm wondering if that's why it's so grippy, because of the lactic acid, and maybe they put something else in it to make it stick to your face. Doesn't feel quite dry yet. I almost feel it drying down. And while I'm letting it dry down, I did want to mention that this vitamin C, it does say that you may feel a little bit of tingling, and if you do, to use it less frequently. So that might be also because of the lactic acid and all that stuff in it as well. But it's got, yeah, there's really nothing else in it I would think that would cause that other than the lactic acid. I did not feel tingling though. Okay, real time. This has been what, like about 45 seconds? Okay, it's still feeling a little bit grippy and sticky. The immediate sensation I'm getting is a little bit sweaty, if that makes any sense. You know, sometimes when you put a thicker foundation or sunscreen on and it starts to feel almost like it is coating your skin a little bit and not letting it breathe. For some reason or another, I'm feeling that almost instantly. That's very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry down. I will have to put sunscreen on. I'll probably go ahead and put my elastin on because I don't want to cake on a bunch of layers today. So that one is a tinted moisturizer with sunscreen. So I'm gonna just put that on as one additional layer today, and then I will report back. The first time I started using this was June 4th. It is now July 25th. So I've been using this for almost 2 months. I started out really strong. I was using this every day, and I really was taking a chance because there is a lot of stuff going on in here, especially vitamin C, ascorbic acid, and things like that. And I wanted to see what it was really going to do to my skin. I didn't have a huge reaction by any means. I don't normally, by the way, with a lot of products. My skin can handle a lot. And I was obviously putting both on together. So during the day, I would put the vitamin C all-in-one serum on, and then I would put this lotion over the top, and then I would have to put sunscreen separately because there's no sunscreen in these. And then at night, I would just use this. So did I like it? I'm going to be super honest, not really. I'm going to go ahead and apply it today. There's just a lot that goes into this, and I'm not saying that this is a bad product by any means, and it does have a lot of good ingredients in it. But I do not enjoy this at all. First of all, the smell. I know that a lot of vitamin C serums have a very interesting scent anyway, but this one is particularly strong, and I'm going to just say it's more of an ascorbic acid type of smell. It's very pungent. It smells acidic. It just smells like a very interesting chemical, and it actually sits on the skin for a really long time. I actually smell it a lot. It's also a very sticky formula. Can you see what's happening to my skin? I just put it on. I had nothing else on my skin straight out of the shower. Watch this. Do you see my skin pulling? So that is something that I would expect primarily with like a primer. You know, it's almost like the grippy primer from e.l.f. or Milk Makeup. I've said this before, but I just don't love it. It sits like this for a really long time. It doesn't actually ever fully stop being tacky at all. So then of course you have to go in with your lotion to cover that up. This lotion is not a bad lotion. It doesn't really have a bad scent. I like the delivery system. However, at the $88 price point for all of this and having to order it from a separate company, you know, you just have to take all of that into account. It's a yellowy lotion, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right on top right away for the sake of the video. This does smooth things out. Again, doesn't smell very strong at all. It's okay. I will say though, I have had issues with it pilling under my makeup. And again, I have to layer the serum, then I have to layer the lotion, then I have to layer a sunscreen. And I've honestly just been using my Elastin sunscreen all-in-one type of thing over the top of this a lot to try to minimize layers, because at the end of the day, it's really hot where I live and I don't want 6 layers of stuff on my face. It works sometimes. It works probably better than most things, but I have to have a lot of dry down time on this. And I just honestly don't enjoy it. I really don't know what else to say. I think Angie did a great thing here. If you're enjoying, you know, kind of an all-in-one thing and you're looking for all of these ingredients in one, but at the end of the day, you have to enjoy putting it on and you have to see a huge difference in your face in order to justify, I think, the trouble that it is to get and the cost. And you know, you just want benefits. Like why else are we putting things on our face, right? So I will upload today's pictures. I did take some afters, but just for the sake of transparency, I'm just going to get up close to you right now as well and show you. So you can compare from the June, I believe it was June 4th pictures, and then now again, July 25th. I have not been using this every single day since the first couple of weeks, but I have been using it multiple times a week. And I believe it even says that it wants you to use it a couple times a week minimum. So I have been using it at, very regular times throughout this whole month and a half, 2 months. So I should have seen some sort of benefit by now. I should have enjoyed it in some way. And I'm just quite frankly not. It's definitely not a miracle worker by any means. I don't see any change, to be honest, with my skin. I actually feel like my skin has gone backwards a little bit. And of course, I'm 2 months older now, but also I have not been in the sun very much. This has been my most indoorsy summer of all. And so I can't even blame it on going and getting a lot of sun and saying, well, my skin does this during the summertime, because it would normally be that way, but I just haven't been outside. And I feel like I'm starting to get even more in the dark spot area here. I have discoloration here. I really just don't see any change whatsoever. So unfortunately, I am not going to be purchasing this. I wouldn't personally recommend this to anybody that I know. I actually still enjoy the Timeless Vitamin C Serum, and then the OG really expensive one that you can buy at your dermatologist. I do believe that has benefits and works. It's just so expensive, and so that's why I've kind of crossed over to the Timeless. And I really enjoy using Timeless, and it was easy to fit in to my everyday routine. Now, as far as all of these other things, the resveratrol, the lactic acid, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, ferulic acid. So ferulic acid is always, for the most part, in your vitamin C's. Lactic acid, I do use an acid serum from time to time. Anyway, you can buy those and just use those as a separate product. Resveratrol, it's not something that I've ever really used or felt like I needed in my routine. And hyaluronic acid is basically in everything these days. So do I think that I need to put all of this on my face all the time? Not really, only because of what my normal routine is. There's a lot of overlap. And then this lotion, the actual peptides and antioxidant lotion, I don't think it's a bad lotion. It has niacinamide, glycerin, ceramide blends, Matrixyl 3000. So if you're already purchasing all of those things and you're spending a lot of money, this might be worth a shot for you to try, but just be careful, because I'm still not sure which one it is that's making my makeup pill up from time to time. So that's something to be aware of. But for all of these products in and of themselves, I do use lotions that already have many of those that I do enjoy, that do work well under makeup as well. So I will probably just continue to use my regulars and not purchase this. I am going to finish it out, and I'm actually going to probably use this like more on my hands and my arms in the future, because I just don't enjoy it. And again, I've been talking here for 7.5 minutes and I can still smell that smell. And that's a big no-no for me as well. All right, I hope this video helps. I know it's kind of long-winded, but I don't really know how else to explain all of this stuff. We have too many products already that we have to choose from. And Angie, I love you. You are amazing in so many ways, but this product was just a no for me. All right, thanks again for watching. I appreciate your time. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.